What's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video, and I'm with my brother.
This is James Eugene. You can find me on Enter Black Void on YouTube. Enter Black Void. How you doing, Nick?
Doing good, man. We got a good show today, man. So, as the audience could probably tell from the thumbnail and title, it's called "Black Man Goes Viral for Hating Black Woman's Short Natural Afro Hair," and this has been going viral. So, I wanted to just check this out with you, see your thoughts. Um, so let's just check it out. Let's just get right into it, man. So
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
uh, so bear with us, y'all.
Best. Just
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Tercy,
Tercy. How old are you?
39.
And what do you do?
I'm in healthcare tech. I'm also an entrepreneur. So I have a few homes in Africa that I'm building. I'm also getting into fitness modeling. And then my LLC, everything to do with fitness. We help to inspire individuals to be fit for life.
Nice.
On all aspects, including financial, physical, and, emotional, and then also spiritual.
Okay, very nice. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel. Very outgoing. Love it. Sporting events.
Mm-hmm.
I like beach. Very outdoorsy. I love food.
Okay.
And really anything to do with trying new experiences. So very much excited for life.
Nice. Okay. And now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely someone who takes health and wellness, a priority. Someone who is kind, someone who is compassionate, someone who is also driven to, always be progressing in whatever it is that they're doing.
Nice. Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
Someone that smokes cigarettes, someone that undervalues, self-care, someone that has a lot of unhealed traumas.
Okay.
And someone that's promiscuous.
All right. Okay. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Yeah, before he goes in, I find it crazy. Like, this man said he hates, people that's promiscuous, and those girls pop at the last minute. And it's like, for me, it's like, do these girls actually expect a functioning relationship where they're allowed to be promiscuous and just like sleep around? Like, is that valid to be popping a balloon for?
I have no idea. I mean, everybody has their own preferences and their criteria, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the promiscuity. Maybe it was the totality of everything the totality of his preferences. That's what made them pop it. I can't assume it's just that alone.
Right.
But it is interesting when he did say it, they popped it.
All right, that's fair. Let's keep going.
We'll start here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Rebel and I'm 31.
And Rebel, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
For me, it's not that I'm promiscuous. I think just the initial attraction is the biggest thing. Yeah. Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Kiera. I'm 31.
I before they go any further, I just gotta address this because for those of you who are in the chat, those of you who might catch this on the rebroadcast, the man said that first, I think it's worth noting that the girl said that I popped my balloon not because of the promiscuous comment, but because the initial attraction. So I think it's worth noting that she popped on him. She's not attracted to him because of the physical, right? She's not attracted to him physically. And I think that the man just simply said his preference is that he doesn't like short hair. For those of you in the chat, do you think the man was wrong for saying that? I didn't confer with you, James, about this. You go first? What's your thoughts on this?
So my initial thinking is when he said he doesn't like short hair, exactly what is long hair to him? What is he looking for? Does long hair mean he wants a big afro, like a longer afro? Does it mean he wants a girl to be wearing weave? Does it mean braids? Like, what does it mean to have long hair? Right?
Mm-hmm.
For him. For us, we know, as you know, when we say long hair, for Black people, we're assuming, okay, you have a lot of hair, Afro textured hair. Like you have a big ass Afro, it's poofy. You know, we like that. But for him, he said he doesn't like short hair. So we have to understand the context in which he says it. We don't have enough information.
Right. No, I agree with you. And, I think the argument could be made where it's like, because of the texture of Black hair, obviously her hair, and let me go back to the how the women look, but her hair could be a lot longer than what it is presented right now because it's curly, right? The texture of the hair, she can easily probably wet it or hot comb it or whatever, and it could probably be a lot longer, a lot longer. So I think there's an aspect of it where, like you said, how much more do you want it to be? Because her hair, especially since it's already going back, considering that it's already past her ears, it can easily be, if she like hot combs it, probably up to her shoulders, maybe even past her shoulders. So I would consider I would consider that, for me though, pretty long. And I think this is the thing, right? Who am I to tell this man what he should like? Like, it's a preference. It's his preference. Right. Is the man not allowed to have a preference? Like, do you think he should be crucified because he simply said, I prefer someone with longer hair? Like,
no, you're absolutely right. I think if she can disqualify him because of initial attraction, he can do likewise the same. But as you see, when he mentioned the short hair, the rest of them just automatically pop. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree. So let's keep going. Let's see what takes place, because it gets crazy, from my understanding, how the other women respond to this.
But the thing is, she's very beautiful though. Hey, they just don't like each other. Their preferences don't match. What can you do, right?
Right. All right. So let's check this out. So,
not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like.
Now give me a second, y'all, because I don't
Someone
know
that's your type.
This took place here. It's like, I don't know why.
With Liberty Mutual, you can customize your car insurance.
I don't know why in the world all of a sudden this thing is so zoomed in. But
I would like to say too that we gotta understand, like, when people get rejected, a lot of times they're looking for stuff to point out, right? They're looking for anything that they can point out in order to reject somebody else, which is unfortunate, because it's just like, I'm on live television or I'm being broadcasted to the world, right? Everybody's going to watch it. Millions of viewers is going to watch it. She rejected me based on look. I think he was just like looking for something to pinpoint that was a mistake, right? This is unfortunately what happens many times.
So you think it's like a retaliation?
For sure. I think if you watch Pop the Balloon, when people get rejected, a lot of times they don't take their rejection gracefully. They just look for stuff like, oh, I don't like your shoes. I don't like your kneecaps. or I don't like your posture. They look for anything to disqualify you. So,
all right. So let's check this out.
Not so much.
And
Yeah.
why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Kiera. I'm 31.
And Kira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just initial attraction, but he sounds like a great guy.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Not so much. Yeah.
Why not?
I'd also say maybe just the style in general. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
what style? What exactly? What style? The hairstyle or the dress style?
So I think because he didn't mention the hair, I'm assuming he's referring to the actual style, which, you guys let me know in the comments what's wrong with this girl's style. Like, what's wrong with the way she's dressed or whatever the case may be. Her hair is clear, if that's even all her hair, because, there could be like, some add-ons or whatever. But he didn't mention the length of the hair, so I'm assuming it's just her dress.
Possibly.
But, hey, that's this guy's preference.
I'm telling
It
you.
does sound like a retaliation, though. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's like, he's looking for stuff. He's looking for stuff. If you hear him like, he's looking up and down,
So let's see this.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Catherine, 31.
Catherine, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction as well. I do like everything that you said. I resonated with a lot of it. Just chemistry. I didn't feel.
Okay. Same thing here. She's someone that's your type.
No.
Okay. Why not?
More into like athletic physique. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Dre and I'm 31.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really don't like the outfit, the skinny jeans, and I could hear you clicking when you came on. So yeah.
Oh, clicking.
And now is she someone that's your type?
No.
All right. And why not?
Also, more so someone that is more physically, what I like. So athletic. Yeah.
Your name and age?
I am Sade. I am 28.
Can you pause for a
Sade, why'd
second?
you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah.
So-
So what's up?
So notice how straightforward he was when it comes to physical looks. But the first two is this he's looking for stuff that he can't find necessarily. You see?
Yeah.
The other two, he's just like, I don't really like her physique. I don't like, he's just straightforward. He's not guessing, right? But they all keep disqualifying him based on attraction. And that one girl said chemistry. What chemistry can you form in such a short minute? You don't even know the person, right? Chemistry
Right.
to me is never about looks. It's how you interact with people. So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes they be making up some crazy, outlandish things to disqualify people.
And I think that's just actually this show in general is really a microcosm of a much bigger picture. Like, this is why I fundamentally believe, like, the dating, the dating scene, the dating market, whatever you want to call it, it's trash. A lot of these people, they building connections based off of things that are trivial. It's very shallow. Like, if you looking at a person just because the way they dress and you basing your whole, now don't get me wrong, there's context, right? Like, I don't think you forced to try to look past somebody who's dressed like a bum, right? But the man's not dressed like a bum. He's dressed up in a suit. You may not like the suit, but a person could change their style.
Yes.
Right? I don't think anybody from the women in the lineup nor the man, I don't think anybody is dressed bad. But I do believe it's valid if someone says, looks, right? Sometimes we try to beat people over the head if they, have a standard for their look. He may not be a guy that, like he said, if the girl's not fit, he may not want to be the guy that puts in the work to try to get the woman, in shape. I don't think that's something to be crucified over. But other than that, I do agree. I think there's a lot of people who they build these relationships on these shows. This guy or girl has to be 100% perfect, and it's just like,
Yeah, because it's just like the first two girls said attraction. That's more specific. Chemistry, you don't even know the person to see if you could develop chemistry with that person. Because chemistry is not attraction at all. Chemistry is how well you bond with the individual, right? It's the give and take. It's just like, because if we're gonna use the term, the analogies correctly, let's use it correctly. We use chemistry because we see chemical reaction with two different substances. This is how we base chemistry on, right? So you haven't interacted with him to find out the chemistry yet. Just say you're not attracted to him physically and move on. You see, I know I'm being very, particular and very specific with my words, but these things matter because it seems so shallow when you disqualify people. And like you rightly said, when the second girl, when he said, "Oh, I don't like her style," I'm like, "What style? Is he talking about the hairstyle or the dress style?" And like you said, it can change. So it feels like he's looking for superficial things to disqualify these women, or to say, I don't like these women. These women are not my type because they popped the balloon already. And these women they also do well. They said they don't like his looks, right? So I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is. Let's see this.
The comment about the shorter hair, I can understand that, you don't like shorter hair, but I feel like as a Black woman, I switch it up so much. So it might be a day where you see me with short hair, long hair. I feel like that was kind of a petty reason to pop. So yeah, that was why.
Okay. But prior to him saying that, why was your balloon unpopped?
He has a lot going for himself. He's very attractive. That's pretty much it.
Okay, got it.
He didn't pop the balloon.
And now is she someone that
Say that again?
He didn't pop the balloon.
He didn't. I think she was trying to say that, to disqualify somebody. She probably misspoke.
But I mean, he was already disqualified, so he ain't got no.
Yo, but the thing is that's crazy. I think she's valid. She's very valid. Like, the way a woman can change up her hair, throughout their dating process, for you to look at someone because they have short hair. And that, again, it's his preference. And there is a such thing as first impressions, right? There is. But you see, this is why I personally think is like they as in this generation today, right? They're gonna find a very hard time to actually settle down with somebody in a meaningful way because the criteria is shallow. Again, I don't think this man should be, receiving death threats or crucified, right? And I might be, being facetious here, but still, I don't think a man should be crucified for a preference. However, if your preference is so shallow, I can see why the man is being attacked because it's just like, yo, dude, short hair. And mind you, her hair is not that short. At least I don't think it was that short.
It wasn't like a pixie cut or anything. Like,
yeah,
she wasn't bald or,
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, like, I don't know. She's beautiful, by the way.
No.
Okay. Why not?
Same reason as before. Not physically my type in terms of body type. Yeah.
I can live with it.
That's wild.
Your name.
Hey, you see, the cameraman is funny as hell. The cameraman, he like, not my body type, and the cameraman is looking down because the cameraman is probably like, really, like this not your body type. I mean, what's wrong with a body type? And again, to each their own, right? I'm starting to see where you come from. Like maybe he's trying to like have a rebuttal because they rejected him.
Because she was beautiful. She had a beautiful smell. I mean, I don't know what he's looking for in terms of body type because
he said athletic.
Athletic. Got you. Okay. Okay. I mean, he should be in the gym then. He should be looking for girls in the gym. Like if that's what you want.
Oh boy. Let's see, man. This dude is he's very I haven't heard him say usually I hear people say at least like, when they get rejected, like she's cool. I can see myself, approaching her. But I haven't heard that from this guy yet. Like this dude's standards must be really high.
Even age?
Yeah, Sammy, 31.
Okay. And Sammy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction, just not feeling like the connection, the chemistry, unfortunately. Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
So before I even go further, chat, and you too, Jane, would this be considered an athletic build? I'm just curious. I don't know what the man is about to say, but is this considered athletic build? Because she seemed like she's pretty fit from what I'm seeing.
She seems fit to me.
All right, so please put it in the chat, y'all, because if we go any further and man mentions anything about the length of the hair or her build, then this dude is tripping because she seems like she fit. Now, the only thing that would be acceptable is if he claims that he's just not attracted to her physically, because that could be a possibility.
She's beautiful too.
That's what I'm saying. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Subjective. But this dude, I haven't heard this dude compliment any girl yet. Like, all right.
No.
And why not?
Again, I'm very particular. Okay. So I think just, the body type would be
what
more so what it would have to do with. So, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's crazy. He's crazy. You see, notice when he's looking for something to say, he goes, he's fishing for something because his ego got bruised. But it's I feel for him because they all came for his looks though. They all said attraction. And that is the nicest way to say we don't like your looks. Come on. I feel his pain, but at the end of the day, we all know that he responded because he was hurt. Let's keep it real.
That one girl, she actually said that he's a good-looking guy. There was about two of them that actually said he was a good-looking guy, but one of them mentioned the way he was dressed, and the other one mentioned the comment of her hair.
Right.
So I mean, like that's valid. That's valid. Like this dude is butthurt right now because no girl said that. Well, except for those two, is feeling him. They all popped the balloon. But I do believe you're right. He's fishing at this point because come on, man. Like none of these girls.
And he said her body type. Like, dude, out of everybody there, she would be the most
fit.
Right.
Like,
well, we haven't seen the other girl, but
like, let's check this out again. This is crazy. Like, chat, please, y'all, put it in the chat. Are we bugging out? Like, is this girl not at least? I'm not saying it's the best body in the world. I'm just saying, but is she not fit? She's not. I don't see. I can't say that she's not fit. She seems healthy to me.
Yes.
And just not feeling like the connection, the chemistry, unfortunately. Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Again, I'm very particular. Okay. So I think just, the body type would be more so what it would have to do with. So, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
What the hell?
Going over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm 33.
And Sandy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping it because you're attractive. You got it going on. But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we
imagine bringing your side project to life.
My fault, y'all. This is
he messed up. She found him attractive.
You don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much for me. So I don't got time for it. If you don't know, if you can't grow up from your roots, then you can't grow up with me. So that's how I feel.
Interesting.
So check now. I actually think not. I think, but from my research, this was actually the most viral part, right? The way this girl came at him,
Yeah.
and I would like y'all to know because I see unknown Grails. You mentioned she's fine. He tripping. I think that
That's
was
what
in
I'm
reference to
saying.
the, but that was in reference to the girl I think before her.
Honestly, the darkest ones there, those last three
Mhm.
are the best looking ones to me. Those three
So
girls, they look beautiful.
so
I mean, all of them look beautiful, but those three in particular, the chocolate ones, just now that just passed, they were the best looking ones. Honestly, he tripping.
so I do believe he's tripping. Unknown girl said he's just clowning at this point. I agree. But this is the thing before we even go into what this dude says, right? The thing that's mind boggling to me, because it's just like she said that I found it, you were attractive, right? But again, it's that comment about the hair. Like, dude, like when you comment on black women's hair, are you not at least being rational? Like our hair texture, it can easily shrink. For you to just say it's short, like bro, like what are you talking about? And then now I will say this though, for her to come at his mom, I know your mom got short. How you know? You never seen the mom. So it's just like that's like a jab at the guy now. It's like
She
you don't
making
know
a
how his
lot of
mom look like.
assumptions right now, yo.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, I get it. He's been jabbing at these girls all day, so they're like, I'm gonna take my shot.
But this is my thing though. Just like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and just like attraction, right? What is attractive, right? Of course, it would be based on their standards. So when he says he likes long, what exactly is long to him? Is it like you mentioned? Is it shoulder length? Is it past the shoulders? You see, we've seen many girls had long hair, but then he noticed that, so he had to come at their physique. You
Yeah.
see, so
And let's check this out, because like okay, because I see unknown girls actually agrees with you. Yeah, them chocolates look beautiful for real. So I would like y'all to know, again, not to objectify this woman, but like being real, this is keeping it a buck, y'all. Like, is she someone that y'all would classify as someone that looks good? Because again, it looked like her hair is long. It looked like she's fit. I don't see that she's unattractive, at least from what I could tell.
You see the girl right there. Clock it.
Yeah. So is this person, based off what he's claiming, should she fit the bill? If this man says anything outside of, yeah, I would have probably spoke to her. If he doesn't say anything along those lines, then he's just, in my personal opinion, you hating, because there's nothing that they could say. They in the lineup. There's nothing that those girls could say for you to mention their personality or anything of the sort.
Right.
Now, the last thing he ends up saying, I probably might rewind it a little bit, but he says, after she says everything, he says, interesting. So let's see, because he looked like he about to clap back at this girl for no reason. But I could be wrong. Let's go a little bit back.
We don't really identify.
My fault, y'all. These commercials.
I can speak.
Today, black women, we you don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much for me. So I don't got time for it. If you don't know, if you can't grow up from your roots, then you can't grow up with me. So that's how I feel.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
I mean, my mom's actually on my necklace. She doesn't have short hair, for one.
It doesn't matter. It's
but
it's about who you are as a brother. Person you don't make hair don't make your personality. You dig me? It's about who you are. If you confident with short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter, because a lot of girls that do have long hair, their hairs be thin. I have a salon. When I was 16, I brought my mother a salon with my business that I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have dealt with so many different type of hairs. Shout out to my mom, Captivated Styles in the building, Philly, we here. But what you said, it's just not for me. You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
Okay, valid. She's saying a lot of girls with long hair, their hair be thin. That means they either balding or it's not as full as it can be,
or as it's perceived to be, because they probably have extensions or whatever.
True.
But this is one thing that came to my mind. And let me see if you guys actually agree with me.
Or chemical process, right? Chemical, a lot of manipulation in your hair. So she's trying to say long hair is not always everything. Sometimes for us, especially, I think she's trying to say for us people, for us Black people, maybe the fullness of the hair actually matters more than the length, right? How full it is, right?
Yeah, which could be valid, right? Now, my thing is this. Speaking on hair, it just came to me. Let's say if we were to flip it, how many times would we see a brother, maybe he's bald, and pop? And girls like, oh, I like a guy with hair. Or I seen guys that come in the show with a hat,
yeah,
pop. They're like, oh, we don't know if you balding back there, and the guy has to take off his hat, right? So there is a bit of a double standard, because I think what it is, and again, I'm trying to be unbiased, because I do think the brother is tripping. But to be fair, women do care about hair too. They do care about hair too. Let's just keep it a buck. And so these are the kind of things where it's like, you come and you jabbing at this dude, but is it valid? I do believe it's valid. I do believe it's valid. Like if a guy does it like a particular hair, that's valid. You don't kill the dude for that.
Yeah. So some Black girls will disqualify you if you have locks.
True.
If you have locks.
If you have too much hair, you're right. They're like,
right. So preference, man, is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair. No. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a Black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different. You can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to Black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
So she does sound triggered. I'm not gonna lie. She does sound triggered. She does sound triggered, but
she sounds angry.
Yeah, you can even kind of hear in her tone of voice. She sounds like she's almost losing breath. Like she's.
And she made the point, Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
So it could be. I mean, we got to discuss this because in our community, when we think of long hair, right, most men, they go, as most men, I hate to say it, but most Black men, if they date outside their race, they typically go for the Asian, white, and Spanish, right? Because their hair texture is fundamentally different from ours. Like we're the only ones on the planet that have this Afro textured hair. So is there some sort of hurt there? Possibly. I don't know. I mean, this is why Black women wear weaves, right? Because sometimes, whether they want to admit it or not, a lot of times they were disqualified from even getting jobs because of their natural hair. So they had to hot comb it. They had to wear weaves. They had to put perms to, make it straight, right? So.
But, if we talk about hair, I think it's worth noting, like Madam C.J. Walker, which, quick history lesson. Yeah. This woman was the first Black millionaire, whether male or female, first Black millionaire. And the reason why she was a millionaire is because she was promoting natural hair products. Yeah. And I think it's worth noting that her business failed because Black women wanted to adopt straight hair and hair relaxers. So now, why am I saying that? Because the hair relaxers in return end up eating at the hair as the woman was saying, is thin and all this stuff. I see almost a situation where it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Because as you said, if they did rock their natural hair, sometimes they were disqualified from jobs. Now, in the process of relaxing their hair, now they damage their hair, and now they're also damned for that situation as well, right? Give me a quick second, y'all.
So yeah, man, it's very interesting. It's just like I personally I prefer black women with like natural hair. I like it. In terms of weaves, I think if you're gonna wear weaves, I think you should just have your own hair too. You know, I don't think wearing the wigs. I don't think wearing wigs should be like a way to cover up what you naturally have. I think if you want to switch it up, maybe you can switch it up. But the thing is, I think it's sometimes too is the heavy over reliance on it, because you kind of don't stand out. You kind of look like everybody else, right? When you don't wear your natural hair, it's like you want to be part of the crowd and not who you are. And this is probably the frustration black men have. And I know we're going on a tangent because we're going talking about hair, but you know, this is so complex because we got to go into the history of this discrimination of hair.
Yeah,
right?
but I'll say this, right? Because I really do have to go. Like literally, that's why I was heading out. You guys, you know, we've been here for like 30 minutes. What do y'all think? Right? What do y'all think about it? Because if you guys did like the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that YouTube stuff. Please subscribe to my brother's channel as well. The link is in the description section. Enter Black Void. Do you guys think this guy was tripping, or do you think the girl was cooking when she was coming at him? Let us know. With that being said, Nick, James, over and out. The message sent. Jesus is King, y'all. Shalom.